Are we jump? Yeah. Huh. After the central part of Oval Tower collapsed, all functions of Platinum Jail came to a halt, but a quick intervention from the mainland calmed the chaos. The cause of Oval Tower's collapse was said to be the collapse of its main system. Further details are unknown. Most of the people left in the tower were miraculously saved, and there were no deaths or critical injuries. So, Hat Boy and whoever the white guard was that did the thing to Noiz. I'm guessing we're not finding out about them for now. Okay. Before the tower began to act up, it looks like a message was transmitted to the tower. However, a portion of Toei's inner personnel are missing. Taking advantage of this opportunity, Toei's plans, research, and experiments were brought into the light. With the plan to attract the people of the old resident district in with his special commemorative event foiled, the people barely escaped his clutches. Toei Inc.'s affiliated businesses have been undertaken by different companies, Allmates as well. Even the rhyme companies have been transformed. Usui is no longer used. Huh. Does that mean rhyme is unregulated now? Soon, Toei Inc.'s image will fade from Mitajima. Right now, the islanders are trying their hardest to take back their island. Kojaku is continuing as a hairdresser like he's always been, and Clear shows his face at Heibon from time to time. Mink broke contact, but there's no way he could have disappeared. Mizuki regained consciousness. Yay! Thank God. He can't leave the hospital, but he's happy whenever I come to visit him. I've been passing by the days like I always have with Granny since I came back to the old resident district. My headaches have become a thing of the past, and the pain I feel in my hair has become dimmer lately. Huh. Still think the hair is like an antenna or something. I haven't felt his presence lately, but I know he's still inside of me. He's sleeping somewhere deep inside of me. I can feel it. So honestly, my anxiety isn't exactly gone, but I'm calm enough. Noiz suffered from complicated bone fractures all over his body, so he's been admitted to the old resident district's hospital. For his first few days, he could barely even move, so I've decided to annoy him and go see him every day. Luckily, though, Noiz got to have his own private room. It's better that way, with his personality and all. Noiz is in rehab right now, and he'll be able to be discharged someday. Rehab? For what, rhyme? They didn't mention anything else. Like, that he took drugs or something. I know, like, they mentioned some people get addicted to rhyme. Like, we met a guy who was, like, so addicted he'd become fucked up and his inner world was all, like, green and skulls and shit. So that must be what they're talking about. Oh my god, this is gonna be adorable, I just know it. I've gotten used to the routine. I stand in front of the door and knock. I'm coming in! Alright. When I open the door, I see Noiz laying on the bed, sitting up and reading a magazine. He's wearing the simple hospital robe, but is covered from head to toe in white bandages that are painful to even look at. But he actually seems to be in sort of good condition. I stepped up to the edge of the bed, pulled out a package from my bag, and put it on the side table. I brought Granny's donuts today. Have some. I took off my jacket, put my bag on the floor, and sat on a round stool. Noiz put down the magazine onto his lap, and blankly looked around. Ah. What? Don't want any? I will have some. Noiz's awkward gaze moves back to me. Compared to when we first met, he's a lot more obedient now. Frankly, it's been pretty great. Here. When I take a donut out of the bag and offer it to him, Noiz makes an unwilling look. Man, I know he loves these. It's kind of cute. I bite into it without any hesitation. It was really good. Work at Heibon today was super busy, so I had to miss lunch. The new parts that just came in have been really popular, so it's been a fight over orders between customers lately. Thanks to that, we're completely sold out. I'm happy the shop is keeping profits up, but the internet and phone orders have been hectic to take care of. but it's good to be busy once in a while. Granny said that you should come over to eat when you get discharged. I think she meant you absolutely had to come over, though. Sure, I guess I'll come. How much longer before you're discharged? The doctor said a quick 2 weeks, but another month after that. It's taking some time. Well, I still have a lot of scans left to do. How's your body? Like, your senses? Ah, they checked that out, but it looks like it's all back. Is that so? So things like the IV and injections must have surprised you when they hurt. Nah, but it was kind of interesting to feel the sting of a needle. I've never felt it before. Interesting, really? Yeah. Oh. Noiz took the last bite of my donut and plopped back onto the bed. Crumbs of it fell off and rolled down onto his stomach. Geez, you're a weird kid. Shut up. Have some pity. Alrighty then. I get up from the stool and reach out my hand to pick up the remnants of the donut. It's all off. Huh? Noiz grabs my arm before I sit back down on the stool. I look at him, surprised. It looks like he wanted to say something. What? I have been thinking about some things ever since my senses came back. He must have been thinking hard while he spoke, because his words were only puttering out of his mouth. What? The atmosphere feels different now. Can we talk about something? Sure. Oh shit. I've always been pushed away by my parents and other people. So this had never happened to me before. I thought it was obvious that I was meant to live alone. I couldn't understand why people interfered with others, and anyone who tried to interfere with me was only after my money for themselves. I had trouble acknowledging people's existences. So when you forced your way into my life, it was so annoying at first, and I couldn't do anything about it. I just didn't understand why. But you did a lot of things for me, and told me things. So I thought I'd try to figure you out. And, I'm like this all because of you now. I sort of came to understand that this world wasn't all that bad, like you said. Oh. If it weren't for you, I'd probably be dead right now. I wouldn't have cared. Even now, I can say I still feel that way, but I learned what pain is. So what it felt like in your body and in your heart. I felt it all when you saved me. I definitely didn't want you to die. So I thought it would have been better for me to die instead. It was amazing. It gave me a rush that took my breath away. Noiz. So I want to thank you. And now Noiz stops talking and bites his lip. Fuck. I tense up, waiting to hear what he'll say next. My heart feels like it's about to burst right out of my chest because of that little speech he just gave. I want to touch you again. Huh? I want to touch you. Now that I can feel things again. Oh. Noiz slides his hand down from my arm to the back of my hand. And like that, he slowly grips my hand. What about you? Noiz's eyes gaze straight into my own. I thought Noiz was a dangerous and odd guy at the start, but not someone I'd ever want to leave alone. But when I started to learn more about him, I learned about all the things he was fighting inside. I saw him as a little kid in a man's body, finding his actions cute at times. It's the same now. It was only because I wanted to take care of him, though. I'm sure I've seen the depths of him. I can feel it. And this here means that I should have been a little self-aware. I turn around my hand that Noiz was holding and intertwine our fingers. Aww. Ugh. Noiz blinked with a slight look of confusion on his face. That probably showed him my answer, but I could feel my face heating up. I could hear my heart pounding, and could feel the sweat seeping out of my palms. I take this as a yes, right? Yeah. Noiz pulls my hand to his mouth and kisses it. Oh, what a gentleman. My shoulders shudder to the feeling, but he strengthened his grip and pulled harder on my hand. Whoa. My body lurches over and hangs over Noiz. Damn. Just going for it. I hear the magazine fall to the floor. Well then. I see a strange, feverish look in Noiz's eyes. No, does that mean... Right here? Right now? Don't you want to? Not that I don't want to, but we're in the hospital. Won't someone come in? No one comes around this time. Really? Yeah. Or maybe I just want to get laid bad enough to lie to you about it. Okay. I really couldn't tell whether this was a good idea or not, but it never crossed my mind that we should stop. Noiz even showed me his honest feelings like I had always wanted, and I wanted to know more about Noiz. Maybe I had always wanted to more than I had ever noticed. And at this point, the fact that I didn't want to stop was proof of that. Yay, you've accepted your homo lust. I am so proud of you, Abba.